Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We are the Boskaran bully Bandito bugs. And we are going to bully the Froggos next to us a little bit more soon. I think, when I can... If I can get my light to stay on. There it is. Perfect. Okay. No idea where we were, actually. Apparently we're very under attack. My goodness. Why are we that much under attack? The Daunting Interlude is under attack by nothing. Nothing really. Sure, let's clear out a few systems with our fleets. It's probably this one here. That they want to clean out because they heard about some rumors there. Which is fine, we do have fleets for exactly that purpose. We're getting some better fast energy propulsion. That's a velocity shard. That's a torpedo, actually. Like, just giving them better propulsion. And so far, I'm really fond of the new patch, I must say. I really enjoy this one. We just have to learn to use it correctly. Do I really want to get rid of an Orisa? What is a battleship? Ooh, do we really want to get rid of them? I would like to get more boosts in terms of research, but on the other hand, having a few strong ships in the fleet already, like battleships and stuff, which we cannot make on our own so far. We could only go to improved destroyers at the moment and multi-role starships, which is the cruiser. And that still takes 8 years, but our research improved apparently, since this is only 8 years now. Yeah, and they need to fix this one. That is so bad. I think there was a patch, minor patch recently, but could be beta patch. Medium troop transport. Yeah, better troop transports would be nice. So we're going to improve our frigates, which is good. I do want improved destroyers, which is 10 years. This is quicker, and we will definitely need them. 10 years is a little bit much so far. I'd like this because the medium spaceport will keep us safe. Hey, oh god. I'm sorry. MW Oyolaum? I have no idea how to speak your name. My goodness, I'm sorry. Welcome for the first time here. They fixed it in beta. Oh, really? They did? Well, that's good. Damn it. I wish they would fix it. Just a quick hotfix or something, you know, in the live version. Because I don't want to go to the beta again. Because then when they bring the beta out, everything is going to be horrible again. Because the game doesn't load everything on every restart. And it's just annoying, you know. And I don't want my performance to crash again. So let's just get through this quickly. It's fine. Well, get through this quickly, but, you know. Do the playthrough, and we'll see where this leads us. This way or another. I just need the next stage anyway, you know. If we have the next stage here, it's fixed, you know. This has the correct rating, although less rating for fighters, which doesn't make any sense, but... So long, we'll just manually switch the armor around every time, which is not great, but it's gonna be fine. I want these advanced engines, they're pretty good. We're actually pretty fine to the tree, even though we only have just met one other empire. I think we're doing really well in terms of our research, even though we usually don't have a bonus at all, actually a malus on our research. With the minus 15% all research that we've gotten. By the way, no music in this screen for some reason. Which is not great. Do I want these? I mean, it's just a year. Let's do this. Let's just bring it in. Pay for it. And let's see. What do you want? What do you want? Oh, it's fine if we're under attack. I don't care. And thank you for that information. Laum? Please tell me how to say that name. I'm so ashamed that I cannot say your name. Voyolaum? I have no idea. You have no ships fit for battle? Equals battleships? Well, we have a few ships fit for battle, for sure. Don't need a battleship for that, but you know, we don't have the real good ships. Question, why can you see future tech that is not invented yet? Well, you know. It's kind of weird, isn't it? But you could look at this. We can only see one step ahead, and if you think about it, whenever you found something new, you may have ideas how to improve this, but not the resources to do it. You know, maybe you have an idea how you could make this point defense a lot better than it is now. But to tweak it, you need some funds, you know, and to go towards this idea, you need to invest funds and time and research capacity and the minds and stuff of people to get there. And that's maybe how you could explain this. I don't know. It's the only thing that would come to mind for me. I want the better... Although we are not using advanced iron weapons at all right now. We have the upgraded iron defense and not even the normal. This is actually weird. How could you tweak something that you don't even know about yet? You know, that you had only as an idea. That is the weird part. But, you know, we've seen this kind of iron point defense in another ship, and we reverse engineered it without knowing how it actually, you know, worked before. So, even this is explainable, but kind of weird. Kind of like science fiction imagined airplanes before they were built in real life. I'm not sure. 31 years, you gotta be insane. I mean, sci-fi didn't imagine anything that wasn't already thought about. And if you think about it, airplanes are just what we saw when we looked at birds. So it wasn't something that was unknown before we had airplanes. It was theorized for hundreds of years in terms of... before any sci-fi really picked that up. In terms of how it could maybe work, because it is, you know, birds can't fly, and so we wanted to do that as well. And I'm not sure why we see all this. Oh, maybe, yeah, my automation changed. Ooh, this is good. We just got we got advanced sensors. But we had advanced sensors, didn't we? Maybe we had the precursor. We have found technology that has given us a research breakthrough in advanced sensor and investigation of an abandoned base. Blah 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 has really interesting messages. One message appears to be between a pirate faction and a colony of Agdarians some years ago. Part of which reads as follows. The quality of Osalia you have traded has been satisfactory, but the amount must be increased. We've heard rumors that you plan to arm some of your ships. Do not think we are too distracted by the Hive to deal with this. Ah, it's a mention of the Hive. Interesting. Let us remind you that this is unacceptable, and any move towards independence will be met with force. Yeah, that's what they try, these little buggers. Okay, we are reconstructing this base. I would probably like to kill it afterwards, because we could get more research out of this, and I don't really need this outpost, to be honest. This wasn't an Agdarian colony. We unfortunately have no humans or anyone who's suitable here. Yes, we definitely want a large mining station. A gift? What else? Limited trade. Let's decline this. Oh, we don't even know them? How can we give them a gift? Must be these guys. But by giving them the gift, we actually can get something better than the limited trade, because we can get free trade. Bam. Done. And now we can just take them over. Wait, with whom? The Tekin, perfect. Because I don't want to use my precious Shanda for this. I'd like to have a planet for them. We could colonize with Slukan, which is not... Actually, would be good, but I don't want to use Slukan. We got a planet, I think, that has some Froggos on there. And I would like to use the Froggos instead. I just go away. We are under attack, but that didn't even matter. Oh yeah, look at this. 2 battleships. This is pretty cool. And they're both in here. Both in the defense fleet with our frigates. This is an Agdarian battleship, doesn't it look great? I find them quite cool. Should we look at what this is? Oh, that's the Orissa. I want this one. This is the The Ranchi. Okay. Electromagnetic lance, pretty nice. Nova missile, Terminator autocannon, impact, assault blaster, hive missile batteries all over the freaking place. Ion sheath armor, not the best armor rating, but otherwise quite good. Talassos shields. Yeah, I wish I had those. Even long-range sensors on a battleship. That's not what I do usually. I want a carrier with a long-range sensor array, usually. Hey, Sith Lord Revan, for 6 months. Or Revan, I think. For 6 months. Thank you, man. That's very kind of you. Thank you for your support, man. That's pretty cool. Yes, it was imagined but not built, so it does not invalidate my previous... No, it doesn't invalidate your previous comment, but it's not really sci-fi. It's more like, you know, artists and scientists trying to figure out... Well, back in the day, it was more, you know... I don't know if you could call Da Vinci just a scientist. He was a lot of things, you know, a lot of roles that he played. But, you know, people trying to figure out the science behind and the functioning, the process behind flight. Yes, that is true. And it could be kind of that, you know. We saw how something worked somewhere, either by examining a ship that we found that obviously had that technology, or maybe by a natural process that we thought we could use in a certain way or something, and then we had a theory or even maybe an hypothesis only, and we tried to figure that out, and that's what happens here then. It's actually pretty cool if you think about it. I wish we could do more of that in real life, but you know, science sometimes is very brutal. In knowing that you can't figure some things out because, you know, the current laws, the laws that exist do not allow for some things. Like, even though it would be horrible anyway, the transporters from Star Trek are a great example. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of attacks, guys. We need to do something about this. And I can automate it completely, or I can just queue all of them up and they will be dealt with whenever a fleet is free, like this one. We can even get more fleets. We do have money. We don't have a lot, and that's because of the planet we took from the Froggos. And I do want to take the rest as well, because I do want Froggos. But this planet here with all the Sluken on it. There you go. This is what we've taken. There are also a few Hakonish. Don't know why it doesn't want to take the Hakonish on the other planet. I would love that. I even set them to... No, I didn't set them to get away from this planet. Maybe I should. We don't have a space for them right now, but maybe if I do that it would let me put them here. It says Sluken. I don't want that though. We could put Sluken in and then say, no, we only accept the Froggos and want the Sluken to go away, and they would go back to their planet. Or to one of the planets that accepts them. And we only have 30 million to deal with anyway, I think, because we still have very early colonization tech. But I'm willing to do this. It's gonna pay off, and we do want 2 billion of the Froggos as soon as possible, because we know what they give us, which is quite a bit, if I remember right. Harkonish would give us engine research, counter-espionage, hyperdrive research, hyperjump speed, which is amazing. You usually can't get that. That actually gives us 10% more speed when we jump. Really cool. Energy savings, very important. Diplomacy, who cares? War awareness reduction, amazing. So we definitely want those on that planet. We just have to make sure we provide, or we put the planet on the mission. And the eager smuggler, of course, is going to bring the Sluken in. And we just need to get rid of the Sluken on that planet because I want pure planets. Makes everything easier. Abandoned small spaceport, yes, and we bought and have taken control. But I don't want to. It still has some tech that we want. Especially electromagnetic lens, for example, or something. Trace scanner, oh, we have that. We have the long-range sensors. Yeah, not much. Starfighters would be nice. It only has one construction yard anyway. It's not good, and we have to provide logistics for this thing. It does have some good defenses and is an outpost that's farther away and gives us more range. in terms of colonization or something, I think. Oh wow, okay, this would actually be an interesting outpost for refueling as well. This gives us a lot more range in this direction here. Maybe we keep these things for now. And that means we keep that forever. Okay, I'm convinced. That could be good. Colony conquered. That was not what I wanted to do, guys. That actually rips our reputation apart again. Yeah, that's not good. That's a lot of reputation that we're missing. For some reason, the AI decided that conquering is what we want to do with this, even though it wasn't set on conquering. And we could have just taken it by colony ship, and it would be fine, because now we have 0% assimilation again, which is really bad, because now this costs us a lot. Really bad move from the AI, I must say. Really bad move. But, what you gonna do? Now it's done. I want the V3, of course. Actually want to get rid of the others. Don't know why they're still there. I don't know why they're still relevant. They shouldn't be. Let's see. All active designs, please. And the role should be... Oh, there are a lot of mining stations that shouldn't be this way. I could force them to rebuild. We're just setting all of them to obsolete. And I think we're going to do that. All of them? Is this possible? Yes, perfection. Ah. Wait, I must be able to do... Yeah, this is smaller, so this must be. Bam. And that should have helped putting them all on obsolete. And we should still have another mining station here. Yes, we have 175 of them, and they all should go up to this one now. If everything works as intended. And there are these small spaceports, and both of these will be marked as obsolete. We don't have any of them anymore. I could just delete them. But I want them at least obsoleted, so we can only build this one when I go into that interface. Because why would I build the bad ones, you know? Unless I don't have any money, and that shouldn't happen at all. Even though, oh my god, it just did. I don't know why. Why did we lose so much money all of a sudden? I didn't build that much. The 2 buildings I built were just 20k worth. Maybe the AI built a lot of troops all of a sudden. Oh, because I left that to them. Well, let's see. Maybe the transporters from Star Trek just makes new copies and the old people are thrown into a black hole. That's literally what happens, Terrible Hamster. But what I meant is, why we know that those are impossible is because of Heisenberg's law. Is it Heisenberg's law in English? I don't know. Heisenbergsche Unschärferelation. It is in German. So, the fact that you cannot observe... as the position as well as the direction of an electron, I think it was, at the same time. You can observe one or the other, not both. And by observing it, you actually change. That's as far as my understanding goes. You actually change the observed electron. So. You would change what you not observe, you know. You observe the position and you change its direction, for example. And that makes it impossible for something like such a transporter, meta-transporter to exist, because if you cannot know both, how would you take it from one position and put it in the exact order and the exact direction and everything that was before if you don't know the other parameter? I said it as a joke. I hope that was not a spoiler for any Star Trek. No, it wasn't a spoiler. I mean, it's not a black hole, but it's effectively, you know, you kill, you make a copy, and the person before will just be killed. It's like in Soma. If you played Soma, you know what happens, because that's literally what happens. Because in Soma, you electronically copy the mind of a person, but that doesn't mean the person that was copied from ceases to exist. And if it ceases to exist, I mean, that means the person dies, and the other person that you just created by copying lives on, you know? there is no continuity. Even if you kill yourself in the moment of the copy, yes, you're technically clones, but you're still independent minds, you know. You're not the same mind. You cannot ever be the same mind. That's the thing. We have encountered the Ketarovs. That's pretty nice. That would actually help our spy game. Never invade, you fool. Always do this. I do want people to like us. That would be quite nice. I need 37k. Come on. What? Oh, they took it away from me. I don't care about my spies. They are useless anyway. Yeah, another general has been dismissed because of incompetence. Perfection. I don't know why generals are always incompetent in this game, but sooner or later they'll be just kicked out for incompetence. I need him to get up to +5. I hope I can do that with a large gift. That's the best bang for buck that you can get. And you can check that if you have infinite money. You know, if you have 2 million in your account, you can check that. You can check how much you get out of it. New colony founded, that's good. I do want to be here. And I do want to do this. Yes, we have 10. That gives us... Oh, we already had restricted trade. God damn it. We need one more. Oh, this is a rounding error, I think. Because we need +10. For limited trade. Not +11. Oh, that's mean. Okay, what we need to do here now is... We don't want anyone but Hakonish on here. No Slukan. Get the Slukan off of it. Okay. So we only want Hakonish, if possible. Problem is, right about now, we can't use all of our research. Oh, and we also want to have, if we have the money, this thing. And it's gonna be Hakonish. I think they can fight, but just give him this for now. Has a lot of attacks. Maybe I just... Yeah. Maybe I get rid of the under attack thing again. Because it's just too annoying. Too spammy. Well, have you ever built a general school to educate your potential generals? You know, that's actually not a bad point. There is such a thing, mind you. It's called the officer training, and I don't. But as you can see, it doesn't make them better in quality. It just makes them appear more often. So, you know, it's a little hit and miss situation here. At the moment, we're not hitting much, but we're also missing a lot. Then we will hit more and miss the same amount, so maybe 1 or 2 will be good, actually. It's kind of weird. I wish it would increase the quality a bit as well. And I mean, it should, you know. That's why you are actually educating them in their field, which is military in this moment, you know, military tactics. Why wouldn't they become better? Makes sense, right? At least it gives Empire-wide colony defense, so they are getting better in some way. Oh yes, I do want this, because now we need to make sure that these guys don't hate us anymore. And we also have... Ooh. Oh, this is their home planet. Yeah. Argector, that's the home planet of the Froggos. So yes, definitely we want Froggos in here, because it's literally their planet. That's cool. That's really good. We need... you know what we need? Okay, I need to put that in. That's too important to miss anymore. We do need improved colonization because we do need limited terraforming. That's quite important. I want these two first, but then improve... actually, the frigates maybe as well. And then improve terraforming. Maybe we get the bases... Oh, it's 2 days. Okay, let's do that. Let's finish that right now. Just 2 days of research done. Get that out of there. Against main sequence at Devouring Chasm. Okay. Fine. Anything we can do here? We can get armor barracks, which is nice. But I would like to have a spaceport. We need some freighters to come here. And there is... You actually unload troops. Okay, to give them a baseline of defense. That's actually not bad, if you think about it. That's cool. Do we even have... We have no, normal transportation, not troop transportation. Maybe I need to invest in that a little bit more. There's so much you need to do in this game, and it's so fun. I love it. I love how you switch around doing important things in your empire, you know. Because there's different things you need. Ah, we can't do this because our industrial research is utter crap. Perfect, because we want large-scale passenger for sure. Huh. Do we have ships in that matter? Maintenance. We do have 24 only? Oh god, only 24 passenger ships. It's a trouble in other games where the game randomly generates leaders with no way of focusing the education of the high officer schools. Yeah, indeed. Abandoned ship acquired. How neat. That is a... Ooh, a Predator carrier. I do like a carrier. But since this is one of my ships, I'm gonna get rid of it. And there's also the torrent drive in here, which is amazing. So you wouldn't really be good in a fleet anyway. And you're not a legal one as well, because you have not enough crew. Which might be because of our research. I think this is designed with other research in mind. You even have hyper deny. My goodness. That's pretty good. Keeps ships from jumping away. That's pretty nice, I must say. I must say. Spooky music like a horror movie. I mean, space is vast and full of terrors, terrible hamster. And that's not even wrong, you know. Not thinking about these creatures here when I say that, but space is for us completely uninhabitable. You know, it's completely hostile. The whole universe is in about 100% hostile to us. Since we literally know of only one planet that is not hostile to us. So the whole universe is very dark and very full of terrors. It's not, you know, creatures necessarily, but the lack of atmosphere and stuff. Yes, thank you for the military refueling. Don't know why I do that with the Froggos, but it's better than fighting you guys. And we need to get some money for some more fleets. And also, you know, getting the positive. Which I'm working on with this colony and stuff. It's not gonna happen for a while. Where's the other planet that we got? This one? Yes. See, the assimilation is absolute utter garbage. And that's not great. They're still building their spaceport. And then they're building a construction ship. Interesting. They have the administrative center. That's good already. That gives them more development, which is good. That gives them more ability to pay for themselves. And we need to make sure that it's gonna be only the little red boys on here. Again, I like single species planets. I wish that wouldn't be that much of a necessity. But if you think about it, the suitability is best for the one species that you want to put on here. And if you allow other species, that actually takes away from your money. So why not have a planet with only the species that are the most suitable for it? Because they will pay you the most. So mixed species planets are actually detrimental. There's no reason you should ever do it. Because why? You know? Good. Clearing out these systems is good because that gives us special resources as well. Vorticas, Gravilex, and Ardilus, they all spawn special resources that you cannot get forever in this game, but that are quite valuable in terms of, this is pretty good, in terms of, for assimilation now, 20% more, but in terms of your development on the planet. So you kill one of these creatures, you bring their resources back, and the planet is happy for it. Yes, at some point you will run out of those, but who cares? You just need to get your planets up for a little bit longer in terms of their happiness. So what do we have? That is a full fleet, yes. That's better. Oh my god, that took 100k out of us. Okay, that's a bit much, I must say. I wouldn't have thought, but this is an attack fleet, so you should have more. We were trying to get rid of some fleets, but we don't have to anymore. Yes, please give me all of these ships. That's pretty good. More ships to retire. Look at these generals. That's a good general. Better armor strength, better troop recovery rate, better troop maintenance savings, that's pretty good. Ground defense strength, but not attack strength. Oh yeah, this is my personal fleet and this is my personal fleet, okay. How about you go retrofit? How about you go retrofit? It's gonna cost a bit, but, you know. Look at how our costs increase because of this. Tow up this fleet. This is a attack fleet with a lot of destroyers and a light carrier. Pretty good. Critical research breakthrough for improved frigates. Yes. So we will have them quite a bit sooner. Good. I want to redesign. I like the redesigning in this game. It can be quite fun. I don't want this frigate in this fleet, please. I like these guys in the fleet. That's okay. That's not a full force, though. I need more money. Darn it. Can you nationalize all the industry? What do you mean? You can mine Gravelix crystal from a continental planet. You can? Oh, I never looked at it, apparently. Enhanced hyperdrives. Okay. We got some hyperdrives. That's good, because we will need more, and we cannot research them ourselves, because we are Boskarans and we are idiots. That's how it goes. But we need all of these to get the next one, to get the Torrent hyperdrive, actually. So whenever we find a ship with a Torrent hyperdrive, we should get rid of it to just get all of this done quicker. And we do want better hyperdrives, but for now, this is actually a good one. And they shouldn't go back to this one, I think. And this one even has better... No, actually worse jump accuracy. Because the lower, yeah, the lower the number, the better. Interesting. Those have the same. So we want hyper slipstreaming because this one is the quickest for now. Nothing against the Torrent hyperdrive, but still. I do want improved destroyers, I must say. I'm not a fan of monitoring stations. They usually are not really useful. But this would be good. And then maybe large civilian? These are good. Better defense bases could be nice. I do want this though first. I want medium bases. They're so good for us. The opposite of privatization of industry, I mean. No. No, all industry is private. You cannot interact with planets in any way apart from taxing them. You can actually see that, here. So, their income, this is the planet industry. This is their GDP, you know, the private economy GDP. And private economy is everything on planets. Doesn't matter which planet, every planet together surmounts to this private economy. And they have some revenue. That revenue, you can see here. This is the tax I take on their money. You know, this is their revenue. And this is the tax. This is the part of the private industry that I'm getting. This is all. Mind you, every resource mined is a state resource. They can buy it, but it's still actually kind of state controlled. It gets produced by the state, but transported by the private economy. It's an interesting combination there. And we found, interesting, the Xanath sovereignty, some more talents closer to the center of the galaxy. We're not even in the center of the galaxy this time. I put random in because I thought, well, it doesn't really matter where I am now. I feel more comfortable in every situation. I really hope I can crash this at some point, or it crashes itself. That would be great. 88,000 we need. Although it would be better if it crashes itself and I can save up some money to build that, to then build the terraforming everywhere. because that's very expensive. And we need to have it everywhere because that will improve everyone's life. And especially mine, because I will have more money. Can different species nationalize industry? No. No one can. Is it similar to all Southern factions? It's similar to every faction that exists so far. Maybe in a DLC they make that different, but you know, what would you do? That's what I say when I say I don't care in Stellaris who has which job, because why does that matter to me? I want the things done that need to be done. Who does them is not my concern. If I have 1 billion people on a planet, they better make sure they fill the jobs that I give them, you know? And that are necessary to feed them and to do all the things. In a new colony, let's go to our newest colony. That's this one. Oh, look at this. We already have Hakonish here and more, almost as many as we need. Cool. We just need to get rid of the Slukin now. But in a new colony, I need to pay for them to live there. I have to support them with money for them to have enough resources, have enough habitats, have enough oxygen, whatever they need, you know, if it's necessary, I don't know. But just to support their infrastructure until they have enough infrastructure built that they can sustain themselves. You know, I have to pay for the food that gets there before they have the first harvest or enough harvest capabilities to actually exist. But at some point this flips and I actually get money out of them because they will be able to sustain themselves and they will pay me taxes. They already pay me taxes. Even though I have to pay them to, or I have to pay for them to sustain themselves. But they're already paying me taxes here. They're paying me 10% taxes. But it's not meaningful. In the terms of what I have to pay to sustain them, their taxes don't cover that yet. But there will be an equilibrium point when that is just 0. And then when that switches over and I actually make money from them, which is what we need. Because to protect them, I have to field a lot of fleets and stuff, and you know, someone has to pay for them. Oh, this is pretty good. This will be finished quickly, and they better pay for that stuff. It has to come from somewhere. Hopefully we can mod the game so that I can save the galaxy from the free market. No, actually we want the free market because look what money they get from that per year. Well, at the moment it's not much, but let's just say. It's a frigate, right? Yeah, but it's a okay one. We can get some stuff out of this, and if it's even only the resources, that would be fine. But, you know, we want them to share the resources however they see fit. Because we don't care who has them. The only thing we care about is making money. And they have to pay us taxes for this. Actually, their taxes are going down. Interesting. Which is good, because that strengthens the economy for now. Which will give us more taxes later. And they are paying us extra income, bonus income at the moment, for shipbuilding mostly. Because we want them to expand, you know. That's why we get more and more mining facilities for them to get more freighters, which will actually cover the cost for our fleets and also for our expansions, which is these mining facilities, for example. This is what they pay for, by the way. I don't have to pay for this, but if I make a research station, I have to pay for it. And they cover the cost by building more freighters because they need to expand, because they can make money from it. Expand their fleet, and they have to purchase them from me because the state controls the ability to create ships. We control all the shipyards. And therefore we will get the money. And this money will help us expand more, and they will get more money, and we will get more money. It's a perfect system. Kind of. Not really perfect, but you know what I mean. It's a system good enough for our means and our, you know, all the things we want to get to. And at some point, we will make so much money that we're good. You know, that we don't care anymore. And they can do whatever they want. They will still make us more money because they will expand. But at some point, maybe that's not even necessary anymore. That we expand. It will be necessary. For other reasons. But you know. We'll make a lot of money off of these people. And that's gonna be good. Does the game include pension age or social security? I guess that might be a bit too granular for the game. Yeah, it might. I don't know. That's for the planetary governors, I guess, to meddle with. I don't care. Loud music? Is it really too loud? It's always at the more or less the same level. Not really, but... The music in the background seems always around the same level at the moment. But if it gets too loud again, please tell me. Then I'm gonna adjust that a little bit. It's a little bit louder now. But just a tad. But yeah, we don't concern ourselves about pension plans and that nonsense because our scope is the Empire, not the planet. We don't care what the governors do. That's why we have governors. Because they will govern the planet in a way. Or maybe councils, or maybe... I don't know, maybe every planet has a... has their own parliament or something. Who cares? Doesn't affect me in any way. As long as I get my taxes, I'm fine. And there is some maybe corruption, maybe criminal stuff and so on. And you can see that actually here. The corruption losses. This is the money that just gets burned. No one gets this money. Not the private economy, not we, no one. This is just a burning pile of money. And that's why you want to keep this very, very small, if possible. Because then more revenue will get more taxes, you know, and that will give us a lot of money. And see, even now they need support. They have 4 billion people here. I get money, but they still need support, and they will always need a little bit of support. But it's so marginal now to what we gain from them that the net tax that we get is still way, way more. You know, we make 16 times as much money as we have to pay to support them. Could you manually build on the plans if you wanted to? I mean, I can build some buildings. There are specific state buildings that I can build, like the administration center, which helps me to tax them better because corruption goes down. It's like the, you know, it's like a parliament, I would guess. Maybe not really. Maybe it's more like my coring center in a way, you know, keeping track of everyone, doing the census and stuff, and double checking the government to make sure they don't betray the empire or something. And I can make troop facilities. I can also make research facilities and stuff, but anything for the people there, I don't care about. That's not the scope. That's not where our interests lie. That's for the governors, I guess, or for the whatever government that this planet has. That obviously is subservient to the Empire, is a part of the Empire, you know, a smaller part, just an administrative part. And we don't care. I mean, in this, actually, we are a hive mind, so it should be a little bit different, but in general, I mean, that's how it works. It doesn't make that much sense for a hive mind, but, you know. Or maybe it does. It would depend on how Oh, this is really bad, because now we are set back to 0. Oh, damn. Years and years put into this research to no avail. Oh, that sucks. That really is annoying. Well, that gives us a little bit more chance to amass some money, hopefully. When this is finished, we're not looking at this anymore, but I want to keep track of these ships and make sure they get just retired. If possible. And we have another spaceport that can retire them, which is actually good, because then it gets some resources as well from the ships. Are you a hive mind? Why would you be corrupt then? I mean, there's always... It's like... with hard AI, there's always deviancy. Always. I mean, that's literally what happens in your body. If a cell doesn't behave like it should, there is a trigger from outside that induces apoptosis. So, programmed cell death. It's literally what it's called. And you know, it can happen. There's always value drift in everything. It is in AI as it is in our bodies. And if that happens, you just get rid of it. That's what a hive mind would do. Just kill the deviants and put some new parts of itself there to take over that function. And that could be called a kind of corruption in this way. It does make sense. It should probably be shown differently or something. But maybe in our case, the corruption is actually the cost that incurs by replacement, you know? In a way. I mean, that we use money doesn't make any sense in the end, but it does make more sense in Stellaris because money is energy in that game. So even a hive mind would need energy, so it does make more sense, especially if it's a robotic hive mind. My god, they need energy because it's literally the food in a way. Okay, we got the Murilea Junction Corporation somewhere. We're neutral to them for now, and they are heroic. Okay, they destroy a lot of creatures. That's fine, we do that as well. It's actually the only thing that keeps us up here. Yeah, look at that. The creatures destroyed is the best for us. Let's see where they are. Oh, this is the Mortallons. This is the Tekin. Interesting. So they're more to the center. That's fine. I mean, I'm fine just going about to the outside. Yeah, who are the Tekins? We know it's a smelly red faction. Or species, rather, not faction. But keep the questions coming, Terrible Hamster, if you have any questions. By all means. I enjoy answering them, if I can. Maybe not all correctly, but you know. I try. So, should we go to war with these guys again? I didn't have the money to get more fleets so far. I had the money to bump up my fleets where necessary. Oh, that took a lot of money again. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't build more fleets right now. This is another attack fleet that's gonna hurt. Oof. Another 70k just down the drain. And the defense fleet needs some stuff as well. Well, there go our 200k. Well, great. But at least we're full strength now. You will think of more. I trust you with that. I bet you will find some things. Because it's a complex game, there's a lot of things you might want to know. What I want is give these guys a spaceport, actually. But we don't have the resources. It's just Cuprica that's missing. Or Caprica? Yeah, I think it's Cuprica. Interesting. Yeah, we need better sensors as well. I want this done so I can finally build limited terraforming. Just 5% would make such a difference. We would definitely be in the positives with that. But yeah. Soon gonna start up War Thunder. Oh. Well, I enjoy that. I really want to play more after all of the things I want to play, but I want to try my hand on the hardest difficulty in Project Wingman at some point, and I really want to use my my trusted Hotas again. Just having a little dust on it right now. I need to clean that thing again. Okay, almost done with this episode already. Not much has happened, you would think. But in the background, there happened a lot in terms of getting our fleets fleshed out again. We only have 8 fleets. It's not where I want to be, but we do have some money troubles. I still think we could beat these guys because they cannot have a lot. And we could actually look at it. Let's see. Maybe we'll declare war on them next time. Yeah, they do have less strength than we do. By quite a bit. Almost 10 times less. So we could try and bring the upgraded variants of our fleets in position near their borders. I mean, we have refueling rights here, so why shouldn't we use them? And also, this is my station. It doesn't have a lot of fuel in it, though. So let's use the military refueling rights we have. Oh, that's their station. Oh, I don't like that. We do have military refueling rights here. What do you have in terms of fuel? None. Well, that's not great, guys. Useless pirates. You know what we could do? We could just eradicate them. What is an attack point? The Clan of Superiority. They don't have any ships, it appears. They have no strength. And they have a protection agreement with these guys. I don't want them anymore. Go away. Cancel. Cancel. Done. And instead, we're gonna bring our ships here. And we're gonna prepare and attack. And we're gonna prepare and attack. And then we'll build a refueling station, not here. We'll actually take theirs. And we'll do that quite easily. I mean, yes, there's less war score that I can gain, but... I was gonna take all your mining stations again, and you're gonna like it. And you're gonna like me for it. I'm gonna give you your admiral, that's fine, I don't care. It's not enough? How about I give you... contact with these guys? I could attack them. These are the Teekans. Let's give them the contact with the Teekans. Here, enjoy. Thank you. That's a lot more stuff, and my money should go up now just by virtue of my private economy realizing there's a lot of profit to be made by these things. And also what we should have now is this should have flipped. Yes, it's mine. Perfection, retrofit. I want this to be mine, and this is my Caslon now. You want a non-aggression treaty? No. Go away. Look at what we've gotten. And all they did was get the admiral and get contact with someone. And now they want to be friends. You're not going to be friends. Oh, this is not great. They do have a few ships, apparently. That's not cool. And they raided the base, but didn't get any loot, even though the base wasn't even finished building. I mean, okay. See? They're crappy pirates. That's why I'm gonna eradicate them. We are going to attack them. And they're going to like it. Because even if they don't, we have 34 ships. They have no chance. They'll just get ripped away. Oh, these guys are there first. Okay, that's fine. Although they might... No, they're not gonna refuel. These guys are fully fueled. Everyone will get... Look at this. This is minimum distance. They can just go there. The orange circle is jump distance, by the way. So that's how far they could possibly jump. So from here, they could only reach this system here and nothing else. They couldn't reach here in one jump. They need to come out of hyperspace here and go back into hyperspace there. Or into warp, rather. Yep. And you guys, there you are. Time to murder some faces. Yeah, they have a few little ships that could be bad for us and will be, but it's gonna be fine. Come on, shoot. Make them disappear. Oh, that's a lot of sieging that we need to do. And we're just using escorts. I'm gonna experiment with a bigger fleet that uses destroyers, I think. And upgrade these fleets. Or not upgrade them, but make another next to them. Because I want to try if those are more useful to me. Ooh, we got massive railguns. Cool. And we got 4 ships that joined us after we killed their base. How neat. And I want ships not in a fleet, please. You're retiring. The Grim Leader we don't want to kill. Retiring. Fine. You're not patrolling. Okay, you're patrolling for now. Retire. Retire. Retire instead of repair. Retire. Retire, retire. It's a transport, no, it's a fuel tanker. No mission, no mission, no mission. And the AI can take these ships and put them into fleets if it wants to. So that's fine. I don't care about that. You need to refuel and repair somewhere. While you guys, now that you're here as well, go here and actually just refuel. What are you? The Venomous Corsairs. They are not our enemy. Yeah, no. No trade with you guys, because you're just gonna die next video. And that's what we're gonna do. We're going to attack these guys and rip them apart. I hope you're with me. The Hive commands. You two like this, indeed. Railway guns? Not quite, but almost, I guess. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. The stream is not gonna end, but of course the YouTube part is. And next time we're gonna attack these guys, integrate them into our hive, and they'll like it, for sure. See you then. Leave me a like if you liked the video. Sub my YouTube if you have not. Follow me on Twitch and come to Discord, and I see you there. Bloop bloop, and bye bye.